Hey you guys, welcome to today's reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this reading finds you well. Despite the current circumstances of the world, it almost feels like we're really in the age of instant manifestation, for better or worse. God, archangels, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please guide this reading. Please let me be a clear channel for your divine love, wisdom, and guidance. So, thank you to the people that support me with your energy, with your comments, with your likes, with your subscribes. I really do love this part of my life, this part of my day whenever I have a chance to do it. And I think even regardless as to whether the number or the amount of interactions I get, I think the purpose is just the activity to do something that I love that lets me lose time. Luckily, most of my life is like that, honestly. We have the Hunter, kind of in reverse, and this is IX, which I think is 9. I should know that. I think it must be 9. We'll see. Could it be 9? I don't know. The Hunter. And with it coming out in reverse, let me just ding the bell. I feel like the Hunter is becoming the hunted. It feels like a role reversal. I'm also hearing gender swap. I'm seeing like how this flame almost looks like it's touching the card too. And I'm hearing something about cinder blocks, something about going up in flames. It's also reminded me of that channeled message I got. Yeah, it is 9. So the Hermit. About like when I was seeing the wolf head turning into the horse head and going back and forth, that feels like it could tie into that reading. Ooh, this is on page 79. That's my number. And I've seen it so many times today. I've also been seeing a lot of 111, 1234, 222, 333, 444, 555. They've all been on a daily basis making themselves known to me, which feels like, regardless as to, like I said, the current state of the world, whatever timeline you find yourself on, it's where you need to be. Okay, it says the Hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim. To return home empty-handed would be to fail, which is not an option in the hunter's eye. This archetype will journey far and wide, seeking the prize that calls to its heart or stomach. Tales of bravery and feats of strength often result, creating a life full of adventure. The hunter is skillful, quick, decisive, and results-oriented. Like the great hunting goddess Artemis, who carries her quiver upon her back, the hunter typically has a weapon of choice. When this card appears, it is critical that you ask 3 questions. What am I hunting? Why am I hunting it? Is the weapon I hold so tightly in my grip truly needed for the task at hand? When dark, irresponsible violates violent poaching. Yeah. Oh, look at that. When you activate the hunter archetype, you are aligning your energy with the great creatures of the world, the lion, the wolf, the tiger, the shark. Do so with care. what's coming to mind, I feel like this came out in last reading too, but it was like the weapon of choice was the sword. So again, it's something about the way you express yourself, the way you communicate. I'm also getting Sagittarius energy with this, as well as Virgo energy. So either like you're traveling at this time, you're worldwide, or there's some, like you're on social media, there's something about being in, I'm hearing being in context, which I don't fully understand, but yeah, being integrated, being in the mix. And then there's some of us, or maybe at different parts of your day, different parts of the week, you're wanting to be isolated with that Virgo energy. Study the Greek goddess Artemis. Notice her nuanced relationship to the moon, the earth, and the feminine. The predator honors its prey with a precise and skillful hunt. The hunter deeply reveres the life it aims to take. Whoa, that almost made me cry. What does that make me think of? The hunter deeply reveres the life it's about to take. What's also coming to mind is, oh gosh, I hope this doesn't set the smoke detector off. There's a lot of smoke coming off that Palo Santo. Maybe I should just open up a window. Oh, there already is one open. Ooh, opportunity beckons is what I heard. There's like an opportunity that you might not have known was coming in. We have the King of Coins and the Five of Wands with the Five of Cups. But also I want to say I've been feeling an intense feeling of anticipation, of excitement, bordering on anxiety. And what came to mind last night, I just remembered this now, was that anxiety is you feeling your demons running from you. It's like your light is increasing, which is maybe why we tend to feel anxiety, or at least I do, in my stomach, which is the solar plexus chakra, which is that divine masculine energy. It's our light. I also heard it's our solar system, like that our planets revolve around the sun. There's something about, and like how confidence is everything, like confidence, the solar plexus, the sun. Are you getting it? It's all divine masculine energy. This is where we radiate our light from. It's like something about, and it's like, it's that chakra too that separates the lower from the upper. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. It's interesting that we have that yellow there though in the hunter as well. But yeah, there's something about, again, there's that energy of like things looking not great, but being where you need to be. I just want to see what this card is because I can feel it beckoning to me. And it's the Ten of Swords, which this gives a similar energy because it's like the Ten of Swords is normally depicted with someone with like 10 swords in their back. So like they're super dead. It's betrayal. Like it's kind of not the best energy, but at the same time, oh, there's that yellow color too. At the same time, it's the, as dead as you're going to get, it's not going to get any worse. What's coming next is the Ace of Swords, which again, I was talking about with the hunter and the weapon of choice. So yeah, this could be relevant. There could be communication coming in. The other thing I wanted to say is this is the card of Gemini Sun. So it's like, meaning like it can't be all bad, you know, like I technically am a Gemini in Vedic astrology. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's so funny that certain cards that like aren't great are representative of placements. Like, God forbid you're a Gemini Sun with a Aquarius Venus, 5 of Swords, with Aquarius Moon, 7 of Swords. Pretty close to my sister's placements, actually. Yeah, just that to say, like, and like the laughing, it's almost bringing tears to my eyes, and it's making me think of like Sagittarius energy. which is that energy of transmutation, turning your pain into power. So let's see more. What is this hunter energy for the viewer, please, Spirit? Oh my gosh. We have the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Swords and the Princess of Cups. Whenever there's this many people in a reading, I get overwhelmed because it's like, why are you all here? Like, why is there so many of us? Why is there only people? Like, what's happening? What is this? This could be sisterhood energy. This could be, I'm hearing finding the lost parts of yourself. I just saw, what's that movie with, where she like Coraline? Something about, yeah, like, I think I've only seen it once, but something about putting the buttons, like she's a doll, right? And it's like sewing the buttons in as her eyes. And now I'm hearing like All the Better to See You With, like from, what's that fairy tale with the wolf? Oh, interesting. The wolf. And it's like, what big eyes you have. And it's, yeah, what is that? Little Red Riding Hood. I'm struggling to remember what even happens in that fairy tale, so but doesn't she sleep in their beds? It's a little, maybe too much information coming through. I'm having trouble sorting through it, but yeah, we have 3 Mother, Maiden, Crone kind of energy here. Queen of Coins, Queen of Swords, Princess of Cups. There could also be like a friendship here that is coming back together. I heard something about seeing the pain you're in. There's the Moon. And there's the Knight of Wands. Let's keep going. Wow, the Tower, the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. Wow. So the 10 of Swords did come out, and that is that ending with the 10 of Cups, some sort of it's like there was really big fears here. I'm also hearing hidden agenda. With the Tower is crazy. Someone could have definitely spoken impulsively. There could have also been something about like someone's sexual nature. I was trying to find a different way to say that because that makes me uncomfortable. We have the 2 of Wands here. With the Moon, it makes me feel like something was hidden. It feels like I'm hearing repressed desires. It almost feels like, and there's the Hermit. Something happened, it was covered up. It feels like an apology wasn't given due to pride. It feels like someone's words got the better of them. This Queen of Swords might have been the energy that severed a relationship. Someone, I'm hearing quick-witted, impulsive. The Queen of Coins with the Knight of Wands feels like sensual, but like naughty, like overdoing it energy. The Princess of Cups, yeah, I already said that. With the 6 of Wands feels like not wanting, like there was an issue with pride here and ego and like not wanting to be the first one to say sorry. It's like excessive heat in the body as well. The Moon and the Tower is pretty, I wanted to say disastrous. I wanted to say painful. Number 18 and number 16. But the Tower ultimately serves our progress by removing foundations that weren't solid to begin with. Wow, 10, 10, 10. Oh my God, we have another woman here. So this could also be the viewer letting go of what no longer serves, letting go, like cleaning your house, letting go of habits, cutting back on something, diving deeper into your emotions, uncovering past traumas, healing the feminine line, healing wounds that were maybe passed down to you by your mother, coping mechanisms, coping strategies, because we have 3 queens here, which makes me feel like you're on your way to being an empress. And there's something about like a supercharged path, because 10, 10, 10 is kind of crazy. That's a lot of endings. Queen of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Queen of Coins, all the earth signs, all the air signs. I don't know, for some reason I don't feel like I want to go through. They don't feel important. Now we have the High Priestess. More of that hidden energy, more moon energy. It was already brought up with Artemis, with the Hunter as well. The moon is Cancer energy. Interesting that it's also associated with Malkut. And so is the Princess of Cups, which is again that like earth. We're talking about practical matters here, tangible things that have happened, but in the dark, that have been hidden. I'm also getting like propaganda energy. So this could be a very widespread global energy, especially with all the 10s and the 2 major arcana. But there's a lot of people in the mix here, which always gives the reading a certain flavor that I don't fully understand. It's like messy. Not yet integrated, I heard. There's another person with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, your intuition could certainly be growing at this time too. And it's like, if you're not on your way to your empresshood, it's like there's something about priesthood. There might even be an energy of like really needing to go at things alone at this time, getting in touch with your spiritual nature. And you might be forced to with all of these endings. The 8 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords is mental entrapment. It's like overthinking. We have too much Gemini energy and too much Leo energy. Gemini, the mind and communication. Leo can be ego and pride, even though Leo technically governs the heart. But that feels like a sunburn. It feels like an intellectual sunburn. It feels like you might have been given new information recently, or you might have given someone else information recently. Like you might have told someone about themselves. You might have called on your spiritual knowledge to do so. You might not have even been trying to, like, I'm hearing leave a scathing review, but it might have come off as such. It's like getting too close to the sun as well, kind of energy. Icarus, is that the story of Icarus? Wow. 6 of Coins again, that's interesting. Taurus moon, stable emotions. It also feels like someone feels the same way you do. However you're feeling right now, someone else is feeling that same way. 8 of Cups. Considering walking away, potentially. There is, I forget why, 6 of Swords, moving on. That we do have this placement right now, Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius, which is basically, I'm hearing ethical speaking. It's also the energy of like skimming along the surface, not getting too deep. Aquarius is the master. I'm hearing master intellect, master communicator. But at the same time, it is fixed air. So there is like that's outer space. Like the only place where air isn't moving is outer space. And so this, yeah, especially with the Tower energy, this can also be that Aquarius energy coming out of the blue. It's like someone saying something and like not realizing how on point it is. There's a 6 of Swords again, 2 of Cups. Yeah, so there is a time period right now where our relationships are under review. Every time I look at the Eight of Swords, it just feels like someone is trapped. I heard trapped in logical thinking, and then I heard it's a trap of the ego. It's like the ego could be the hunter here, and it is something. And with the number 9, this could be what's coming to an end. I heard again, ego intelligence. It's a kind of intelligence. It has skills. It is important. It protects us. But there's something about needing to get beneath the ego, needing to get in touch with that moon space, which is the mind, but it's like your emotions as well as the mind, as far as I understand it. It's like both hemispheres of the brain, as opposed to just that logical left brain thinking. The 8 of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. The 3 of Wands, which is Aries energy. The Knight of Pentacles. This feels like being dedicated towards working on whatever it is you need to work on. Maybe it is cleaning your place. Maybe it is cleaning up your thoughts, cleaning up the ways in which you talk to yourself, your internal dialogue. There's the 5 of Wands again. It's like this feeling of like, I want to do better for myself. Moving forward, there's a focus on your trajectory, where your life is headed, where you want to be come retirement, or come, the end of the year, come the next 6 months, or 3 months with the 3 of Wands here, or is that weeks? That's weeks, actually. Could be 8 months. Ooh, yeah, that's like almost, it's giving pregnancy energy now. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like diligence and moving slowly. There's like an attention to detail while not becoming encumbered by it, not becoming weighed down by it. It's like, I'm dropping these burdens, I'm ending what needs to end, I'm tending to my emotional world. I'm determined to be balanced and fair, and focusing or noticing where you've kept yourself stuck in the past for fear of change with the Death card, Scorpio energy. Yeah, this is like pulling things up out of your depths, pulling things out of the mud. This is also lotus flower energy, where they grow their roots in the mud and then they bloom into these beautiful flowers. It's like, it's like the energy of getting it out the mud, coming from the trenches, understanding the necessity of darkness as well. I'm hearing something about representative. There's the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Cups with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, there could be like relational wounds from the past, previous lives, I want to say, with the world that are coming up to be healed, that may make you more confrontational, more easily aggravated or triggered. And there are these like sneaky ways that the ego and the mind can get these dopamine hits through these backdoor methods that we can be blind to. And it's something about like starting fights. I'm hearing ego wars. It's like, it's giving like pissing contest energy, unfortunately. It's also like commenting on something, social media stuff. It's just like there's like a petty energy here. But it's this energy of like recognizing that you're past it, recognizing it's time to let it go, recognizing like that's not what a real man would do. And I don't mean that everyone watching is a man, but it's that masculine energy within all of us, which we need in order to respect ourselves, I'm hearing. and even how my voice kind of pitched down there, it's like, and when I'm talking about Malkut and all these tens, this grounded physical energy, it's like, yeah, and I'm just here like, nah, I'm not about that. It's the Eight of Cups has been plaguing us, and the World is that it's the final major arcana. It's the biggest. It's completed. It's the end. There is no more. But at the same time, it's number 21, which reduces 2 + 1 is 3. 3 is that Empress energy, and so there's some fertile new ground that is being tilled at this time, but it's like the tilling process requires digging in, the teeth sinking into the dirt, moving the dirt, and revealing what was underneath. And it's something about getting the air in there, which is, again, the mind, making things fresh, getting things moving again, seeing things from a different perspective. There's the Five of Wands again. Maybe recognizing the own error of your ways, and the Six of Coins again. The Five of Wands, interestingly, is Saturn in Leo, which is the counterpart, I want to say, to the Six of Wands, which is Jupiter in Leo. Saturn, restriction; Jupiter, expansion; Leo, ego, pride. It can also be, like I said, the heart chakra. But, you know, like, yeah, pursuing your heart's desire at the expense of others is more of that unhealthy Leo, where this Three of Coins energy, it's not Leo energy, it's Cancer energy, but it's more like inclusive. Well, the Six of Pentacles is perfect, really. Interestingly, my mom's placements, Leo Sun, Taurus Moon in her Western chart. I actually don't know what her Vedic chart is. I kind of want to get more. What time is it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know what deck though. I almost wish I brought a third deck. Maybe I'll go back to this one, back to the beginning. The Two of Cups. Aren't we glad we kept going? Strength. The Two of Wands in reverse. Wow. 2-2. Wow. The Empress. Did I not say we are on the path to empresshood? That's beautiful. Especially because strength is number 8. The Empress is 3. That's 11. And the Two of Wands in reverse, yeah, it feels like there's been a decision made. It's recognizing, and strength is Leo energy, but it's the major arcana version. It's the highest expression. It's been purified. And the snake being here feels significant. It's like been integrated. Our ego becomes hazardous to our health and to the health of others when its own darkness is not recognized. There is a feeling of, we can't act with compassion unless we recognize how we are part of the problem always. We contain the things we despise the most, the things we abhor in others, the things we push back against, so too are they in us. If only in the mirrored version, but still it is an act of resistance. I don't know if giving a tangible example of that will be worth my while. But the Two of Cups, this is soulmate love. This is Cancer Venus, which just feels like that's where it should be. And the Two of Wands, Aries Mars, that's where Aries should be as well. Like that is, interestingly, this is also often called like patience and planning, which is strange because patience I don't really think of as an Aries trait. It's more just like I see it, I want it, I do it, it's done kind of thing. But with it being in reverse, with the Tower and the Queen of Swords, just feels like knowing when to, I'm hearing put your stick away. Yeah, and it's something about like being able to experience more pleasure when you're able to distance yourself from your lower natures, or again, like I was mentioning, I think it was last time, the Four of Swords, exactly. Giving yourself the space to rest so that you can choose which tools, which aspects of yourself to bring forward into the present moment, so as to be successful, not only for your team, not only for your individual self, but also the other person, the counterpart, the whatever the present moment is reflecting back to you. If it's a person, if it's an activity, if it's a chore you can't stand doing, it's like fully giving of yourself with the Strength and the Empress through, because of, by recognizing your own darkness, your own weakness. Maybe it's listening to the thoughts that come up when you're triggered. Listening to the inner child that I'm hearing is begging for more, or fighting for attention, or feels like they won't be seen, won't get enough. Yeah, this is your evolution. Okay, I feel satisfied with that. That's pretty stunning. Let's get an oracle message now for you. And we'll read it from the book. This is the Yule Oracle. Gotta use it while the snow is here. There's something too about like fully drinking in the present moment. And easy for me to say. I know. But like when things are good, it's almost, there's something about that where when because I'm putting myself, I keep landing in the tragedy of the plane crashes, and you don't have a choice but to drink that in. Like life becomes very simple in the wake of tragedy. And pain is kind of your companion at that point. So there is really nothing to do. But when things are good, paradoxically, we can often become fixated on what is wrong. 3313. Yeah, so there could be like a lot of, you might have been exposed to a lot of negative feminine energy. And I feel like that energy of sisterhood could be what is coming in. Number 27, poinsettia. Cast the shadows, scream silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. There's another number 9. Interesting. Let's read it from the book. I love that one. It just brings out this like primal rage within me, but like not really the anger part of it, but just the empowerment. And that 9 energy comes right before the 10. And we've had, a lot of 3, 6, and 9, those numbers of the universe. But cast the shadows, scream silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. Yeah, that feels like transmuting pain into power. Interesting. I just turned to page 55 with Falling in Love. And that's card number 11. So yeah, it feels like letting things go to make room for what is coming. It says beauty in darkness, transformation, shadow work. Often mistaken as flowers, poinsettias are shrubs native to Mexico. Wow, I didn't know that. Despite growing all year long, you'll be hard-pressed to find one much past New Year's Day. They have become a symbol of beauty during the cold, wintry months. The big red leaves against an equally brilliant backdrop of green make them an easy choice to weave into Yule decor. But the vibrant crimson you see during Christmas is not their natural color. Poinsettias, this gives me chills, must remain in complete darkness for at least 12 hours a day over 5 days, a process called photoperiodism. Interesting. Which feels like there's a time for darkness and there's a time for light, which is what I've been saying since the beginning. There is an important lesson here. Poinsettias show us the way to finding beauty in dark spaces. You have pulled poinsettia because your hardships, mistakes, and shortcomings are your beauty in the darkness. You may feel called to hide them for a time where they will slowly morph into something new. When they are finally free to come to light, you will find your mistakes are stunning representations of your strength, ooh, this makes me want to cry, and determination to succeed, despite your past. But these parts of you cannot come to light without your help. They must be recovered if they are ever to be admired in light. This process is called shadow work, and when you are brave enough to enter the darkness, you will return wholly transformed. You are being guided to seek out your hidden parts. You may think others will judge you for the things you've done. This is a natural feeling to have, but know this, those parts have made you who you are. They give you character where others are hollow, and they've taught you lessons that have contributed to your growth. There is still so much to learn from these parts. Ooh. Yeah, I feel that one. And that tied in perfectly to everything I was saying about, pulling things up out of the darkness and the things that were hidden coming to light. So, yeah, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, you can let me know, and however you feel called to. I do want to say once again that I do offer personal readings, and I love doing them. They're like an hour long minimum. And it'll be a video just like this, and you can watch it as many times as you want. You can purchase that through my Etsy store. And I also offer Reiki sessions, distance Reiki. And yeah, it's honestly just, I love doing it, the fool. I love doing it. Yeah. I should offer a free reading soon. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, I'm gonna ring the bell and I'm gonna let you go. Thank you guys. Bye.